If we want to have a proper business, there are so many skills we need to learn. And don't worry, because you can always learn almost everything. But the most important, skill, which is like number one, is communication. Because the way how you communicate to your audience, the way how you communicate to your potential clients, this is what is going to decide if your clients are happy, if you find clients in the first place. And some people, they just post some random content without thinking that you actually have to communicate, be it in the comments, in the direct messages. You have to communicate with people, and this is the essential point when it comes to building a business. And communication is something that you can learn. For example, I'm an introvert, and I'm not confident on camera. I'm not confident in public speaking. I used to hate it. Now I kind of like more neutral about it, because I think if something helps, doing something good, then let's enjoy it. Now I have this kind of attitude to, even if something is not very comfortable, like now talking to this camera, I don't feel comfortable. I'd rather do something else, but I know that this is useful. I know that this is helpful, to you, to me, hopefully to many people. So I'm doing it, even though it's uncomfortable. And also the fact that you're doing something uncomfortable shows that you're probably learning something. You're going kind of beyond in your comfort zone. So any skill you can learn, also communication. And in my case, this is the last thing I'm good at. But I had to learn it, and even doing it in a foreign language doesn't make it easier. It's still something you can learn, and if I could learn it, then you can too. And I'm not saying I'm a good communicator, I'm saying I have made some progress. And you can also check out some other videos of mine on this channel, and still now, when you watch my videos, when it comes to communication, I do a lot of mistakes, and my videos are not perfect at all. But, you can always improve. You don't have to be perfect, but you have to learn it. And communication skill is something you really have to learn when it comes to business. So no matter how introvert you are, you cannot be more introvert than I used to be. So get out of your box and, learn it. And the second very important point in business when it comes to, having a skill is very similar to communication, but more specific, is that you have to be able to position yourself. You have to be clear about what you offer. You have to be clear about how you can help. You are not just there because you are, like I have different things I can share. I can have different hobbies. I have different interests. I have different experiences, different types of education and so on. But it's something in particular that I want to share, and I want to help other people, is the way that they find something in themselves that they can give to the world, that they can share with the world and make a business out of their passion. You tell people what you can help with. Because your potential clients, because your audience are very busy people, and there's so much noise out there, good kind of one, different kind of things and offers, that people are just too busy to figure out themselves what is that you can give. So you have to tell people. You have to tell people almost in every piece of content that you put out there, even though for those people who watch my channel all the time, maybe it's like, they hear it again and again, and they think, why I repeat it in every video? But there are a lot of people who are going to watch only one video of mine. And for those people who have the chance only to watch one video, then I want to also for them, give them a chance to understand what it's all about. What is that I can be a help for them, And if we are the right fit, and if this is something interesting, that those people can also consider subscribing to this channel. And if you are not yet, make sure you do. Please go ahead and do it now, because most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, and I would just want to give you the space and the time to do it. Meanwhile, I can ask you how you're doing in general, and also let me know in the comments if you are new here, say hello, and just, would be happy to hear from you. We are having here really a hot season. It's summer. It's very nice. Everything is green. I enjoy, the time. I'm talking a little bit while you're subscribing to this channel and giving this video a like. So, and talking about weather, so to say, it's a very hot, nice weather today. Almost every day I go to the beach to swim, and it's really nice. Even though I don't really like when it's too hot, it's not my favorite weather. Let me know if it's hot at your place, if it's like a very warm season for you also, and what do you do to, you know, to overcome the heat? Like, yeah, I mean, it's so hot now that it's also very humid here because it's on the ocean, you know, the humidity is very high. This is also the reason. It's not so much the temperature, but more the humidity combined. But already in like in 2 or 3 weeks, this humidity will slowly go down because the wind will change, and you know, there will be less humidity. Now the wind is coming from the ocean, bringing all the humidity here in the Far East. Anyway, this was a little bit off topic. So we talked about communication and positioning, and I would say that this is the most important for your business, like the way you communicate to people, the means, the tools for communication you're going to choose. And if you want to start your business, I really consider Instagram and YouTube as a help, but I would say that if you don't have much experience, really start with Instagram first. And I can help you with that. And then later on, you can also consider YouTube, but this is like a step further for most of people. And if you are very comfortable with talking to a camera and you're comfortable with showing up to the world, then you can also start with YouTube. But still, YouTube doesn't have all the features necessary for the perfect communication with your clients, with your audience, with people you can, you know, help. And next step would be networking, you know, because it really opens up new horizons. So many opportunities when you start to meet other people and do something together with them. And this is something I have to work on. I really have to work on this one, and I'm really looking for people who are like-minded people, you know, people looking for freedom in their life, you know, people who want to make a good impact on other people, who want to help people, who are compassionate and kind and want to share their experience, who have surplus for others, or want to create this surplus, you know, this kind of free thinking and idealistical people, you know, this type, you know, people who already have everything, but they want to share with the world, or people who are willing to be like this. You know, you don't have to get the result already, but you have to have the motivation, you know, not just to get something for yourself, being a consumer, you know. I'm looking for people who are givers, who want to produce something, you know, do something for others. And in this case, if you are something like that, that also let me know in the comments, or you can also contact me on Instagram in a direct message so we can talk privately. And this is something that you cannot do on YouTube. My Instagram account is linked in the description below. Make sure you also follow me there. Yeah, so if you are this kind of person, then also consider, you know, doing something together with me. Let me know, you know, reach me out, and let's do something together. Because if we have similar values, if we have similar, you know, goals, then together we can make a greater impact and we can help more people. So this is something, yeah, I'm excited to do it, and I have to put emphasis on it. It's just I didn't have, you know, the resources and the time to do it. It's something more for the future, but if you're one of those people, then really reach me out. So I assume everybody who's watching this video is already subscribed. If not, make sure you do, so you get more value from my channel. And give this video a like, leave me a comment, and watch some other videos on this channel, which I'm sure can be useful for you. And I will be happy to hear from you in the comments.